When our hearts grow cold, God's love is the fire that brings us back to life. Greetings and blessings to you. This is Pastor Jeff Johnson with St. John's United Church of Christ in Orwigsburg, Pennsylvania, where we will gather to worship next Sunday at 10 a.m. It's good to be with you, as it always is, for my weekly devotion for January 20th, 2026. Well, as you know, we're in the coldest stretch of the year, and cold has a way of creeping in slowly until we're shivering, and no amount of sweaters can warm you up. At least that's my experience. The same thing could happen in our spiritual lives, by the way. Sometimes we wake up and realize our relationship with God feels cold. So what do we do with that? I'll occasionally go out to the car on a bitter, cold January morning without gloves. I'm thinking, well, it's just going to be a few seconds to go out there and get in the car. I'll be fine. But after touching that cold door handle, my hand feels numb. And spiritually, the same thing can happen. We don't usually drift from God all at once. It's gradual. A missed prayer here, a little discouragement there, a season of stress, and suddenly our hearts feel chilled. Let me share a couple Bible verses with you today. First, Psalm 73:28 that says, "But as for me, it's good to be near God. I have made the sovereign Lord my refuge." And James chapter 4, verse 8, "Draw near to God, and he will draw near to you." A spiritually cold season can show up in many ways. Prayer feels like it's a chore. Worship feels distant. Negativity grows louder. Hope just doesn't feel like it's there. We feel numb instead of alive. But here's the good news. Cold doesn't mean dead. It just means we need warmth. So how do we begin to warm up spiritually? Well, be honest with God. Tell him exactly how you feel. Move closer to the source of warmth. A simple prayer, a verse read slowly so that you can think about it. A quiet moment of gratitude. These small steps thaw the frost. And notice the results of a warmer heart. When God thaws us, something beautiful happens. Negativity softens, hope increases, joy and compassion return. So if you're feeling spiritually cold today, remember, God is not far away. His love is the fire that warms us, restores us, and brings us back to life. I'd like to close with this prayer. Dear God, when our hearts grow cold, draw us close to your warmth. Melt the frost of discouragement, the ice of worry, and rekindle our hope so that joy, peace, and compassion can flow again. Make us alive in you today and every day. Amen. I'll say it again. It's great to be with you for my weekly devotion. Until next time, this is Pastor Jeff saying have a great day and keep looking up.